Hi, Linda. Hi, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Good.
Okay, tell me, how does your voice feel today, and how's your practice this week?
Both are good. Yeah.
Awesome. That's great to hear. Okay, great. So then tell me what you worked on mainly this week and what you would say would be your main goal for our session today.
I mainly worked on Yesu Bambino
Okay.
and trying to learn to sing it to a track instead of always, so I sang some with the artist, but
Okay.
also, yeah.
Nice. All right, great. So then,
And I'd like to focus on that today, the Yesu
yeah, for
Bambino.
sure. Yeah, so I can hear
Yeah.
a little bit of how it's going. All
Okay.
right. Great. Yeah, I was just looking back at things we've been working on in recent weeks. And the last time we worked on Yesu Bambino was the 11th. So just checking my notes on what we did that day. Um,
Uh-huh. Okay.
yeah, okay. All right. Awesome. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and dive in. Do you feel pretty warmed up? Do you want to go right to the song or do you want to do some exercises first?
I can do either one. I did sing right before
Okay,
this, so it's up to
awesome.
you.
Great. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go ahead and dive right into the song then. Why don't you show me what you've
Okay.
been doing with it and then we'll go from there.
Okay. I am gonna be looking at my YouTube of
Okay, sure. Yeah,
the
absolutely.
accompaniment. Okay, so let me. All right, and I'm trying to figure out how much to what parts of to do in Italian and English. So I've been
Yeah,
playing with that a little bit. So anyway,
for
okay.
sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
Nell'umile capanna, nel freddo e povertà, è nato il santo pargolo che il mondo adorerà. Osana, osana, cantano, con jubilanti cor. I tuoi pastori ed angeli, ore di luce amor. Venite adoriamo, venite adoriamo. Venite adoriamo il Sorrento. Again, my heart with rapture glows to greet the holy night that gave the world its Christmas rose, its King of love and light. Let every voice acclaim his name, the grateful chorus swell. From paradise to earth he came, that we with him might dwell. Adore him, Christ the Lord. Oh, come, venite, venite, adoriamo. Ta-da!
Yay! Awesome. That was a great first take for today.
All
I definitely
right.
heard a lot of progress. How are you
Good.
feeling about it at this point, that first time through it? What did you like best?
I like best that I've learned how to do it with that track that doesn't play my melody.
Mm,
That's what I like
yeah.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Um, So the first thing I was thinking of doing is I'd love to work. I know that this song has like some rhythmic lilt. Um, mm, yeah, I like the hmm, I like the attention to the rhythms and the clarity and articulation. Um, so what I want to hear though on top of that
Uh-huh.
is I want to hear a little bit more of that through line and connection and smooth lyric flow. And so that's going to
Sure.
be a matter of keeping the breath flowing underneath. So,
Okay.
so along with that clean, clear articulation, right? Um,
Okay.
yeah, so yeah, um I feel like I want to hear that smooth flow, that steady flow, just like, water in a river with a water wheel that it just keeps turning and turning and turning. Um, so so what I'd love to try is focusing on that breath flow. Could we try, why don't you pick either the lip bubbles, the tongue trills, or the V consonant, to go through with like or the tongue trill or
Yeah.
the V consonant. So which one do you want to try of those?
I'll do the tongue trill.
Great. All right. Uh, that's my favorite
That's
too.
always
So
my
tongue
choice.
trill it is. Okay, great.
Okay. Let me get back to it.
Okay. Yeah. So, how does your breath flow feel different now?
Yeah, I didn't realize it was choppy before, so that's good to know. Yeah, it must be more continuous.
Yeah, yeah. I think one of the things too is that a lot of the time we have this instinct to make the shorter notes. So, like for instance, when you have da 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 da, those long notes we tend to keep as this longer um we keep as this longer supported note, but then those fast da da we tend to gloss over and not support as well. So that's what I'm looking for
Okay.
is is that even those short notes that we subconsciously think this note is not as important, um, we tend to gloss over. So we'll be like
Okay.
supported, unsupported, supported, unsupported, right? And so the goal
Gotcha.
is that every single note is supported throughout. And we sometimes do that instinctively with words that seem less important to like and or so, words that we're like, that's not as important, right? So we'll gloss over those, but it tends to be the short, quick little notes, like a 16th note that we'll just sort of gloss over and it won't be as supported. So paying attention to those.
Okay.
Yeah. Um, so then let's go ahead and let's go through and I want to see if we can try it just continuing through on an open vowel. So why don't we try this one for that classical feeling? Let's try this on the open ah.
Okay.
Ah. And we're going to focus on that feeling of continuing to support through every single note, even those faster moving notes.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, good.
Okay, stop. Okay.
So one thing I want to tweak, sorry, the reason I stopped you is
Yes,
because
ma'am.
as you're going higher and lower, we sometimes are not getting as much clarity in the vowel. So that's just because the ah is so
Okay.
open. So when you're going lower, sometimes we lose the clarity and the purity of the tone. It feels a little bit unfocused or muddied. So I'd love for us to try that again. And when we go lower, let's try being on an ooh, like
Okay.
oh. So ooh when you're low, oh when you're in more the mid, and then ah when you're at the top. And that
Okay.
way you'll kind of refocus the vowel and we'll narrow it, which is going to help keep the clarity. Can we try that?
Yeah, I'll try.
Yeah, but the
Okay.
rounded vowels are going to help us keep that very classical tone.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, good. So, did you feel the difference when you're modifying the vowels and you're going lower and higher where if I stay too open, like ah, and I'm really low, it can start to feel kind of fuzzy around the edges, unfocused. But if I narrow my mouth shape, it can feel all of a sudden like I'm like, oh, I get clarity in the sound and I can really feel the vowel
Huh?
placement better. And then as I go higher, though, I want to open up more because otherwise it starts to feel tight and like I can't quite reach the high notes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, what were some
Yeah.
of the things you were feeling there and noticing that were positive?
It was a little tricky for me to think about when to change the vowel sound, but positively, especially as I got more to the end, I was thinking more about, okay, just maintain the support, no matter what vowel sound comes out, just maintain the support as you transition down to low and go back up.
Yeah.
So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, good. Um, so then Um, let's try next. I would love to hear you go through it on the vowels of the words. Um, so, oh, come, let us adore him is oh, oh, right? So we're singing the words, we're just taking out the consonants so that we can keep that flow, keep it very legato all throughout. The consonants are going to briefly stop the flow of the breath. So by removing them, we get to feel those very smooth lyric lines. Yeah? Want to try
Okay.
that on the vowels of the words?
Yep.
Great.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, good. Beautiful. So now we're going to try back on the words again, focusing on that feeling of can I keep that beautiful flow and lyric quality where that breath continuously flows through. Another key element you can focus on is can I get a nice spin on every single note? So think of like spinning breath energy and a steady vibrato through every single note, even those fast notes. Because another element of classical music is we want vibrato on every single note. And a lot of the time, on those faster moving notes, our instinct is to do straight tone. So we'll be like vibrato, straight tone, vibrato, straight tone. So like, and so it'll be like vibrato, and then on the short ones will be straight tones. So try to keep that steady throughout and that steady spin of breath energy on every single note. Okay? So on our
Okay.
words.
Okay. All right. Nell'umile capanna, nel freddo e povertà, è nato il santo pargolo che il mondo adorerà. Osana, Osana, cantano con giubilo di cuor. I tuoi pastori ed angeli, ore di luce e amor, venite adoriamo, venite adoriamo, venite adoriamo. Cristo again the heart with rapture glows to greet the holy night that gave the world its Christmas rose, its King of love and light. Let every voice acclaim his name, the grateful chorus swell. From paradise to earth he came, that we with him might dwell. Oh, come, let adore him, Christ the Lord. Oh, come, oh, oh, come, let us adore him. Let us adore Christ the Lord.
Nice. Awesome. Okay, so what did you like best about that time through? What felt different this time than that first time you sang through it earlier?
Well, I did feel like I was getting more consistent breath support in the
Yeah,
notes.
definitely. I definitely heard that. It was beautiful. Good. And what would you say is the number one thing that when you do that, um, you you notice or that you can sense that's different? Like what sensations are you getting that are different?
I mean, just more like, I don't know, firm support in my abdomen. I can feel that.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Good. Awesome. So yeah, I think that's a great sensation to notice that it's like, oh, okay, I feel a difference in your abdomen, in your core. You can feel that firm support there. Beautiful. Um, so then if you were going to give yourself maybe one main key takeaway, what would that be from today's session?
I think to continue to focus on the continuous support on all of the notes. That
Mhm.
that seems to be the
Yeah,
main
nice.
thing you're saying. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Great. Great.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome. So then what's going to be your practice plan for this week?
Well, this week I'm going to go back to focusing more on the other song. I'll sing this one a little bit, but mostly
Yeah,
the other song. Then the next week, I will, when I sing through the song, I'll try those different exercises we did today with
great.
the like the tongue trill or
Hmm.
and then the vowel sounds, and then try the words.
Yeah, awesome. Great. Love it. That sounds like a great plan. Awesome. Well,
Okay.
beautiful work today, Linda.
Thank you.
How does your voice
I
feel
just want,
now after doing all those exercises? Is it feeling fatigued? Is it feeling really good, like solid?
it feels a little tired, but not bad.
Okay, all right. I think that's
Yeah.
fine. You know, it is a big
Yeah.
workout. You were going to ask a question.
I was wondering if we could switch our session on the weekend of, I think it's November 15th, if you might be
Okay.
able to do that Friday the 14th instead
Oh, sure.
sometime.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. 15th, 14th. Okay. So, yeah. What is your schedule like that day?
It is completely open, so I could do
Oh, okay,
whatever
great.
works for you.
Okay, awesome. So let's see. Um, could you do 2 o'clock that day?
Yep,
Awesome.
absolutely.
Great.
Okay.
Awesome. Okay,
Okay.
so I'll plan to see you then on that Friday instead of Saturday that week. All right, I've got
Great.
it on the
Thanks so much.
calendar. Thanks for the heads up
Okay.
for that. I
All
appreciate
right.
it. You have a good
Thank
rest of your
you.
weekend.
You too.
Bye,
I'll see you
Linda.
next week.